Good morning, Amy. How are you, babe? Oh, God, I've got a headache. Good morning, everybody. How are we? Let me go make me some more coffee. Yeah, kind of. Damn, y'all. My cough is just getting worse. Look, we got deer. We got deer. Whew, that room scares the shit out of me, y'all. Hello, sunshine. Good morning, good morning. But yes, I did get sleep. Although I woke up with a fucking headache from hell. It is. It's beautiful in this house. Oh my gosh. Like, it reminds me of a house out of like a magazine or something. It is gorgeous. So, how is everybody? So, did you guys all watch Krama Mamas yesterday after mine died? Okay, so let me tell you why my phone died yesterday. I don't know what's going on. I didn't bring my charger with me like an idiot. I should have, but I didn't. And I like knocked the shit out of my head on them three crosses they had at Robin's. I tried so bad the whole time to miss that thing when I was looking at the pictures, and the last time didn't work. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it later. I don't know if tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna stream through uh, Adrian. She said I was able to, so I'm gonna stream hers from yesterday and go over between Robin's and Karma Mama's and show you all the differences. Both of them were very beautiful and very touching. I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to. I might go back down by Warrior's Path today before I leave just to get some pictures of all the stuff that they put out for summer yesterday. There was a lot more than the stuff that was there the day before when I did my live. Um, but I met a lot of people yesterday and everybody was so nice, down to earth, and a lot different than what I pictured everybody to be like. But it was beautiful. It was really nice. I'm glad I got to come. I am glad I got to experience everything that I experienced. The only thing I wish I could do is go back by Ben Hill and maybe take some pictures. I don't really want to go up in the driveway or to the house. But last time I was there, I got shooed away, but everybody else said they went by there and there was nobody sitting in the driveway. So I think I'm going to try one more time to go by there. My luck, there'll be somebody sitting there. We don't know. I don't know yet. So, oh, to say the least, it's been very interesting. Yeah, it'd be worth a try. I'm gonna see what Miss K says if we can leave early enough, cause I have to be in Knoxville by at least by 6:30. But it was beautiful. It really was. I got to meet Tim Mullins. I did get to meet Robin. Um, and a slew of other creators and subs. Like it was really fun. We had a really good time, even though that, yesterday wasn't really about the fun, but it was fun because there was so many people there that made it worthwhile going. And Robin's vigil was absolutely beautiful. They all sang, they came together. They did it for more than just summer. It was for all the little kids, like all little kids. They had a bunch of kids that have been missing. And of course, the majority of the pictures were all of summer. I had Orin and Orson West in my hand. And little Isabella, but I passed her on to somebody else. It was beautiful. I mean, I got to meet Ziggy, which we know that I'm not her biggest fan, but I met her and her daughter and Athena, which Athena the puppy is so adorable, y'all. Them eyes on that dog are gorgeous. Um, I got to meet Chase and Truth, Cam and Allie, Jenny and Adrian, Toaster Oven, BBK, Izzy, Honest Rage, Valrica. I can never say her name right. um, Homegirl. I got to meet a whole bunch of people. Like it was well worth it, and not for nothing. Like I said in Adrian's video, that on a normal day, none of us would have came together like that. Not all of us, like, because there's too many problems between everybody. I'm not saying me. I go together with everybody because I try not to insert myself into that drama that they all have with each other. And like I said, yesterday was not about us. It's about finding Summer and all the other little missing kids. Like when there's one missing kid, that's one too many. And it's crazy. Welcome back, Sunshine, my love. But one missing kid is one too many. Oh, I do want to show you what Grandma Mama they were giving out. They were sweet. They were giving out little gift bags, and then they had like all this stuff on the table that they just wanted to get rid of everything. So I got this in my bag. Look at all these little things. Look how cute they are. And stupid puppets. I love keychains, y'all. I got 4 of these things full of keychains. But I love keychains. I got hand sanitizer. Look, and they gave this. And then on the tag itself, it said "Thank you for coming." It was so pretty. Um, Here I'll show you what else I got. It was really sweet. It really was. Like I was really astonished on how everybody came together, and there was no fighting. They gave out these "Make It Rain." I don't know. I think we were supposed to set them off, but I thought it was too pretty to ruin. Um, oh yeah, they gave us these little things. Oh, mine's ripped. They gave out these little fans because it was so damn hot. Mine ripped. Good morning, Nicolina. How are you, my fierce? And then they had these. It was just too cute. Oh, and I got one. Oh, y'all. I was so excited when I got handed this yesterday. If I can find it. Look, where's my pen looking ass? No, it's my allergies. They're like killing me. Being outside all day yesterday was just, ugh, heart wrenching. Oh, and they gave us little glue sticks. It was just really cute. And here's my candle I had that didn't want to stay lit. But all in all, y'all, it was very, very nice. It was great meeting everybody. Like I said, it wasn't supposed to be fun because of what we were going for, but all in all, it turned out pretty good, decent. Oh, you're great. I'm glad that I was able to be there and stream a little bit. But like I said, after I hit my head on that cross, it was a wrap. I was like, yeah. And then my phone died before I got up to Jenny and Adrian's. And like I got it up long enough to like tell everybody to make sure they go to either Gavel Geeks or Crime Mama's Cam and Alley, Chasing Truth. They were all streaming it for, and I think me and Ziggy were the only two that weren't streaming it. Everybody thought I was Ziggy though at one point. Mm. Yeah, Lord have mercy, y'all. I do not look like her in no way, shape, or form. She's about 2 feet, 3 feet taller than I am. Um, yeah, I don't look nothing like Ziggy at all. I was like, oh God. I don't know if you guys got to see or hear my speech though last night. That was first time I've ever got up in front of people literally watching me like that. Well, me and Jason have this understanding because she knows that I'm not about the bashing people or doxing, or she knows I'm not about any of that. But she also does know that I am all for Benny, and I always will be. So we kind of have that understanding. Like I don't talk about Benny, and she don't talk about Benny. So we get along pretty good on that. I know people were trying to say yesterday, though. I heard this like several times that when the TBI and LE did their press conference yesterday, that the people that they were talking about, um, they were saying that they were meaning Cam and Allie and Benny and oh, there was another person that was trying to blame it on. But in all reality, the person that was making them accusations is the one that TBI and them were talking about. So we know who you are, BHB. You cannot hide. You're the only one that insert yourself in everybody else's business. So look in the mirror before you start popping off at the mouth on other creators. Yeah, I don't. Hello, Rabunzo. I can't say your name. Rabunzo. But yeah, I don't watch her, so I don't know exactly what was said. Oh, no, I was just talking about what TBI and Ellie were saying yesterday about the social media people and personal gain and stuff like that. It has to do with Summer's case. But the person that was sitting there trying to say that it was Benny and Cam and Allie and all them, and in reality, it was her that they were talking about. For once, she didn't want to be in the spotlight. I did watch though, cause uh, who went there? I didn't go to the sheriff. the sheriff's office or whatever the hell they went to yesterday. Dolly was up there. BHB was up there. I think JLR was up there. Ziggy was up there for a little bit. Um, yeah, so I didn't go there because that's mostly all the problem creators, and I choose not to be around them. And plus, I promised my husband I wouldn't go to jail while I was here. So yeah, Heather didn't go there. Heather went to the other two, and it was beautiful. Like y'all, this the way they had it set up down there was just beautiful. Beautiful. Robin and them did a beautiful job on it. And so did Jenny and Adrian. They I don't, did you guys all see the video that she played? Oh, okay. Thank you. Is, what did you guys think of the video that Crumma Mama made for her? Actually, I think it was AF Pennington's video that she played. Yeah. Um, she was trying to, at the end of it, like when we were all speaking, she was trying her hardest to get other creators up there to speak. And I was sitting directly next, across from Cam and Allie. And I guess that's the only reason why she asked me because it was Jason, Cam and Allie, and then me. We were all sitting next to each other and in a line. And she looked at me and I was like, no, I want to get up and talk. And then Cam looked over at me and just gave me this look and I was like, I guess so. But I had no idea what to say. I just got up there and winged it. I'm not a speaker in front of people like that. I can't see you guys now, so it doesn't bother me. But if you guys were if I was able to see all of you guys sitting there watching me talk, yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. Oh, you haven't seen it? I was given permission to play it. I don't know how to do it on my phone. Ah, la, la. Yeah, I don't know how you share on this stupid thing. Yes, you're gonna need a box of tissues, that is for sure, because I was even crying. I cried at both of them. It hurt my heart. And there was so many people there, y'all. There was a lot of people. And I found out afterwards, after I hit my head, that the news got it. There was this one girl that was sitting directly in front of me. And I was like, "Are you with the church video in this?" She's like, "No, I'm with the news." And I was like, "Oh, fuck." I was like, "Are you recording?" She's like, "Well, I'm live streaming." And I was like, "Great, there's no way to erase that one then, huh?" She's like, "Nope, we got you hitting your head." And I was like, "Thanks. At least I can make it, I gave everybody a laugh." Y'all, that cross was hard. That cross was fucking hard. And I have a mark to prove it. And actually, Robin's, the only thing that really made me cry at Robin's is when they sang that song, I Can Only Imagine. That's what made me cry at Robin's. And Adrian and Jenny's, when they played the video, I started crying through that. And so when I got up to speak, I was like, I couldn't really speak very loud because I had just got done crying and I didn't want to still have like the sniffles. So I was trying my hardest, but it wasn't very loud either. They were having technical difficulties. So, and in all retrospect to the Scooby Doo troop and their followers and minions and whatever else you want to call them, theirs wasn't that bad. I did end up watching some of Ziggy's, and you guys can scold me for this later. I did watch some of Dolly's. Like, it was both the same damn video. Like, it was like, I swear, just from different angles, it was the same exact video. And I didn't watch too much of it because I can't stand to listen to BHB talk. So, like, I didn't watch very many. But she said that law enforcement and TBI and FBI are doing their job and they're doing it good. To give them all a round of applause. For once in her life, she gave credit to somebody else. I was very, very impressed. Yeah, I was on Dutchies a couple times. Um, I think Duchess was the first one I found at the vigil, and then N- Nina, she was calling me. Like it was so funny. It was like I heard my name being called so much yesterday, and not Dippy. They were calling me by Heather. So I was like turning my head, like I know there's not that many people that know me here. Like I really know there's not that many people. And Nina just came up to me and started talking to me like she knew who I was, and I'm sitting there like, who is this lady talking to me? Until Izzy Pop told me who she was, I was just like, oh, okay. Now I know why he kept calling me. It was just so funny though. I wish you guys could have been there. Like you guys could have seen how it was just playing out. It was really good though. It was for what the day was. It was enjoyable. It was really awesome getting to meet everybody and talk to everybody. It's just it was a really really. I just can't wait for the next time and the next time. Hopefully it'll be for a different reason. Like it won't be for a missing kid or something like that. We just get together just to get together. And maybe next time everybody can come together. I thought BHB was supposed to be a protest. Um, I think after the lights went out is when they were going to start the protest. But I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing. Like I said, I just watched some of it. Yeah. So I kept getting asked if I met anybody yet, if I've got up with any of the girls. I was like, how am I supposed to? I don't know what people look like. They're always behind a screen. I was like, there's only a couple that I know what their faces look like. I was like, and if Izzy's not wearing cat ears, how am I supposed to know who Izzy is? But Izzy found me. Like the only one I was completely aware of who I knew was Duchess, and that's because she wasn't standing too far from me. But most of us started off down at Robin's, and then we all went up to Adrian's. But I'm ready for some questions. If you guys have any questions to ask, I can answer them to my best of my knowledge. But I tell you, everybody was a lot different than what I perceive them as. Honestly, everybody. Mm. And I was told that Jackie Dobbs was there, but he didn't stay for the whole thing. He wasn't there for the whole thing. He came and then he left like before it was over. And at first I was like, they kept asking me if that was him, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I really don't know. I said the beard looks like it, the hair looks like it, but I'm not quite sure. But I think it was him that I saw. Yeah, I love Claire. He needs to be careful. If he's monetized, he needs to be careful streaming other people unless he turned off the monetized thing. Because we have a new rule. If we're monetized, we are not allowed to stream another person's live stream while they are live. YouTube's taking all the fun away from us. And then I was going to go live last night when we got back to the house, but Miss K's internet did not want to cooperate with me until about midnight, and I was so tired by then. I mean, I was totally exhausted when I got home last night. That heat just killed me. I couldn't even go in the pool. That's how tired I was. No, she was not at none of them. She was not. But I want to believe in my heart that after it cleared out and everybody was gone, maybe first thing this morning or something, maybe she went over there, or maybe she went there before anybody showed up. But I don't know. I was really hoping that she was going to be there though. But you got to put yourself in her shoes. Would you really show up? Would you be scared to show up knowing that there was going to be so many people there that don't like you, that want to see harm come to you? You know, people don't look at it like that at all. And you really got to. You do. You really got to look at it like that. I don't think she's out of state. I think she's here. I just think she's incognito. Like, I can't blame her for not wanting to be at that house by herself. I can't blame her. Like, too many memories, and not good ones either, maybe some, but not for the most part, they're not good memories. And, like, I don't know. If I was in her shoes, if I had somebody there to sit with me, then yeah, I probably would stay there and wait for my daughter to come back. But by myself, no. And you can imagine a lot of people don't want to be at that house either. So why not find somewhere else to stay? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if she's out of town. I don't believe she is. I believe she's still around. I don't know if when Dawn gets out, if they're gonna go back or what's gonna happen with that either. But yeah, I really do want to go back over by Ben Hill. I want to see if I can. I don't know. But then people that told me that I wasn't allowed there and shit like that kind of makes me want to go back over there. Like, they don't realize I used to play in the woods. I can climb up that ravine. I'm not worried about that. But everybody, like I said, I'm so mad. Everybody else said that they went over there and there was nobody there. Like, why am I the only one that got shooed away? Maybe because I went 2 days early? No, I think I went on Tuesday. Yeah, because I didn't get here till late Monday night. So it was Tuesday afternoon I went by there. And I understand where you're coming from too, Amy, but you got to put yourself in her position and all the, put yourself in her shoes and on her level of thinking. And no, I can't go right now. Miss K's doing payroll for her employees and stuff, so I gotta wait. It'll probably be after 2. Okay, she'll probably wait till her husband goes to work. Good morning. Me too. Me too, Rapunzel. Me too. I am completely and 100% with you on that. I just feel like we need to step back and stop thinking bad and just put yourself in her position and try to get on her level because you guys gotta remember she doesn't think like we do. She doesn't look at shit like we do. Oh, he'd have been mad last night. Last night we got back and the darn internet was not on. It didn't come on until like just before you got home last night. God, the allergies once you walk out that door, God, they kill you. Look how pretty it is out here, y'all. All right, so I want to show you guys something now that it's light out. Okay, so I'm looking up this hill. I don't know how well you guys can see. There's a house right there and right there. One of those houses is a Crawford. I think it's this house right here. And this house belongs to a light. And then this house over here belongs to uh, I think it's another light. So like I'm surrounded by Crawford and lights, and they all are up and down on Beach Creek. I mean, yeah, Beach Creek and Ben Hill. Which, like I keep telling you guys, I'm only 5 miles from Ben Hill Road, but 5 miles around here is like because all the roads go up like that, and they're very curvy. So if you don't know the roads around here, you cannot drive fast because you will fall. You will wreck. I promise you, because of the way they are. And some of them don't even have guardrails up to like keep you from falling off the cliff. But yeah, it's very beautiful here. I love it. It was so funny because Jason is from North Carolina, like I am. She's from a different part. Just the same thing with Nita's world. All three of us are from North Carolina, just different parts. And I found out yesterday because she was like, "It's so beautiful here. I like to live here." I was like, in technicality, you do live here." She's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Because Tennessee was part of North Carolina at one point." She's like, "Oh yeah, that's right." It is just so beautiful out here. There's the pool. It's just so pretty. There's the other house I was telling you. You guys can't really see it. I don't know why it looks like it's so far away, but it is beautiful. God, it's so breezy today. Oh, are you? Are you? All right, let me read some comments. Let's see. We have to keep in mind, regardless, she has lost her whole family in one fashion or another, and I personally would be so depressed I'd be in a mental. I think I would too, but at the same time, you can't keep yourself in a depressed state like that. You've got to keep living your life regardless. Um, and that's what people don't realize. Like, everybody got so mad that Candace was on YouTube. She was smiling. She, what, buddy? That she was smiling. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. I'm a pretty boy. Um, that she was enjoying herself. Well, you guys got to realize she never had a life without taking care of somebody. She was constantly like taking care of somebody always from the time she was 16. So she's never had that enjoyment of 16 to say 25, because she was constantly taking care of somebody, a lot of somebody's. So for her not to have that life and to experience freedom like she is, she's never had that. And yes, I can understand where people are saying, but it's her daughter, she should be out doing more. Well, I'm sorry. If I was threatened with death threats or even somebody to want to come kick my ass, a lot of somebody's, I'm not going to want to do the things that people think that I should be doing either. First off, you got to put your feet in her shoes and see how she feels on a daily. Like I said the other night, it's been we don't know what kind of hell she's been through the last 365 days. None. We don't know what she's been through other than what we've seen on YouTube. And you could be, maybe she just put a show on for YouTube. Maybe she was just acting happy and go lucky just so people didn't see her upset and take it for weakness, because she was never, I don't think she's ever really showed affection in her life. So she's never been showed it, so she doesn't know how to per I don't know, not receive it, but give it out. So I just look at it like this, like, who are we to judge somebody without being in their position, without walking a day in their shoes? Like, I'm not saying she was the best parent. I'm not saying she's the worst parent because there's some that are still out there worse than her. But I am saying that we don't know what her life has been like for the last year, going from losing one of her four kids to losing all four of her kids, and then her husband, and then her mother. She doesn't have anybody. Who is she? What is she supposed to do? Just like, I can't be alone. I am not the type to be alone. I hate being alone. So I can imagine like how I would feel. I don't know. I would run away too, though. I would want to stay close to the house for the simple fact my daughter can turn up at any point in time, or I can get news about her at any point in time. So I'm going to stay close to where she was, but at the same time not be there. So take that as you guys want to, because I don't know how to explain that any more than what I just did. She did have plenty of people to help, but that's not the same. A lot of them people that went there to help were only there for their benefit and not hers. So I could see how she doesn't trust people. Her whole life she's been fucked over. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she's not guilty of it or innocent of it or nothing. I'm just saying you just gotta put yourself in her shoes for once. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Benny, Kim, and Ali. Yeah, I got you. They went there to help. They did. Hello, Tiff Tiff. And I understand how you feel, Jules. I really do. But you, like I said, you guys don't know what it was like for her. Like, we don't know what it was like for her, the life that she lived. And yes, it is her life. She chose her path. Yes. But at the same time, she's never really experienced life like per se we have. Because I know for a fact we've all had our childhood. I know for a fact we've all had the partying days, the going out and having fun with your friend days. She's never experienced any of that. So I look beyond the lies, I look beyond the trouble, I look beyond everything. And I just try to experience, I just try to put myself in her position and see how she felt this last year. I'm not really talking about before this time, I'm talking about within the last year. And yes, I have never once said they are not guilty of neglect. They are very much guilty of neglect and verbal and mental abuse. Um, I'm not going to speak on physical abuse because I'm sorry, when I was a child, I got my ass whooped daily. I was on punishment every fucking day. And as soon as I get off, within 5 to 10 minutes, my ass was right back on punishment. So I'm not going to speak on any kind of physical abuse because I know what it's like to get your ass whooped on a daily basis. From the time I was 9 till I was probably about 13, every fucking day I got my ass whooped for something. And I can say my parents were abusive. But in reality, I got more respect for my parents for the way they did me when I was a kid. I grew up with respect because my parents just didn't allow that shit. But we all have our own opinions. We all have our own outlook on shit. Like, we've heard so many damn lies and rumors and theories and speculations with this case. Not one of us know what the real fucking truth is. None of us. None of us. And in reality, none of us are owed any explanation or any truth or anything like that because we are not we are nobodies. Honestly, we are people, but we are nobodies to this case. So the rumors, the lies, the speculations, everything's going to keep going until Summer's found, and then therefore after, because they're still going to be talking shit when that baby girl comes home. That rooster woke me up at 5 o'clock this morning. I don't like that little son of a bitch. There's like four of them. Yeah, but we can't. Who are we to judge how she's supposed to act? You know, Amy. Honestly, who you cannot sit there and say that you would act in any certain way because it's never happened to you. You know, unless you've lost a kid in the way that she has, we don't know how we would act until we were put in that position. We all could say, oh, we would be doing this, we'd be doing that, we'd be doing this, we'd be doing that. You don't know exactly what you're going to do until the shit happens. Thank God none of us ever have to worry about that because we keep our babies close. And we have a little bit more parenting skills, you know? But at the same time, we can't define on how somebody's supposed to act. Everybody's different. Everybody handles situations in their own way. Like, my niece is horrible. Like I just I love her to pieces, but like when somebody passes away, especially like when my dad passed away in 2020, like she laughed. She was not making a joke out of it, but she laughed because that's how she handles grief. Like it pissed me off because it made me feel like she was making my dad's service or whatever as a joke or a mockery out of it. But that's how she handles it. She laughs to where I'm more sensitive and I cry about everything. And so we all handle shit in different ways. And not for nothing, they never found Candace's sister. So I can understand where she thinks that they might never find Summer because she's already lost one family member and don't know where the hell, and nobody can find her. So, I mean, I could kind of sympathize with her on, well, they haven't found my sister after all these years. What if they never find my daughter? And I mean, I just think about things differently, I guess, than most people. I tried to put myself in the person's predicament. Yeah, we saw her in real time. You're correct. But at the same time, she could have been putting that on. That might not have been really her. That was her. Like when she was on with Betty, she always seemed happy. Like always. So maybe it was just Benny that made her feel like that, you know? Because from what we hear, she had a thing for Benny. So that could be the reason why we seen her being happy and go lucky or whatever. And you know what? I don't blame her for not stopping her life. I commend her for keep going on with life because you can't just stop like that. You can't stop living. Like you can't be put in a hole because God forbid, how long are we supposed to um, be depressed 24/7 for the next 10 years? God forbid. Like I don't know. Like I said, we're all different. We all have our own outlook on shit. And what is that saying? Opinions are like assholes, and everybody's got one. So I mean, we're all entitled to how we feel. But are we entitled to any information in this case? Fuck no. Would we all love to have information on this case? Hell yeah. But there's ways to go about getting the information without calling TBI and the FBI 100 fucking times a day, or calling the law on somebody, or calling DSS on somebody. That shit is crazy, crazy. Yes, exactly, Rabunzo. Exactly. You're not. Sometimes it's better not to show your affection in front of people, especially a bunch of people that don't really care for you or like you or believe you. Why? Don't give them that satisfaction. That's how I feel. Yes, Jules, exactly. Like my sister passed away on March 13th, 2020, and my dad passed away March 22nd, 2020. So it was within a week of each other. And so I had a lot of hatred. I had a lot of um uh I don't know, guilt, I would say more, because my sister was very unexpectedly. She was only 38 years old. She was younger than me. And my dad, I knew. I was prepared myself for my dad. So when I got the news of my sister passing, it hit totally different. It's a whole different feeling from knowing the person's going to pass and unexpectedly passing. So, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from on there, Jill. I really can. And I'm sorry for your loss, sweetheart. You too, Abunzo. It's just, um, I don't know. These fucking allergies. Oh, really? Wow, that's bleh. Weird, Jules. They were both 38 when they passed. You're an S. I'm an SA survivor. We all handle everything in different ways, though. Like, I promise you, not everybody's gonna handle shit the same way, honey. Not at all. There is no rule book on how you're supposed to act in situations like the different situations. Not by no shot. Like, there isn't really. I mean, there is no rule book on how you're supposed to act or what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to say. Everybody reacts in different ways. Yes, yes, I completely agree. You have to put on the front to make people think you're okay with it. You're dealing with it. But that still goes back to there is no rule book on how you're supposed to act if you're a DV victim, if you're an SA victim, if you're um, just grieving. Who who tells you how to act? Who tells you what you should and should not do? Like, I don't know. Like, I've never once had anything really bad to say about the Wells at all. Never. Maybe Don, he's kind of sketchy. And some of the things, like, do I agree about them being on YouTube blurting out the shit that they were blurting out? Half of them are probably lies anyway, just to get a rise out of people. But no, do I think that? No, no, no. They should have stayed off social media completely, unless they were trying to make a plea for summer. But who are we to tell them what the fuck to do? That's like somebody telling me never to go live again, never to talk to you guys again. Like, I couldn't do that. I've fallen in love with everybody that I've talked to on here. Well, for the most part. But we can't sit there and judge somebody from shit that we hear. Like, that makes us a hypocrite. Like, that's one thing I can honestly say. I don't believe a lot of the shit that I hear. I want to find out for myself. Like, I don't like spreading the lies and the rumors and I don't like that. I like theorizing myself. Do I listen to myself half the time? No. I sort of fuck no. I do totally opposite of what I say I'm gonna do or what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, no, I'm just not a planner. Whew, that's hard, Jules. I'm sorry, love. Yeah, I don't allow all that drama in my chat. I don't at all. Like, I don't like it. I don't need to have drama just to have people come in here and talk with me. And if that's what you're looking for is the drama, then please see your way to a different chat because that's not what I'm about. I don't like bashing people. We might have fun and joke, but I don't like to be serious about it. I don't like to bash people at all. It's not fair. It's not fun. I was picked on most of my life growing up. I don't like it. No, it's not right. And that goes back to who the fuck are we to judge? You know? Yeah. No, well, I'm not saying anybody in my chat judges. I'm just saying, like, from being in other chats and listening to other people, and, it's just a lot of people judge before they know what the fuck they're talking about. Or because this creator doesn't like this person and they're talking shit about this person. So that means everybody in their chat has to go along with it? No, that's not right. Like, why should they dictate who the fuck you talk to or who you like? I'm just not like that. Like, I fit in everywhere, and I've been like that since high school. Like, I never hung out with just one type of person or one type of group. I was a floater, just like I am now. I get along with everybody. Everybody. Just don't talk shit about me because there's no reason for it. Like, I have never done anything to anybody for anybody to talk shit about me. I just have I'm just my own person, put it that way. Like, just my own person. It is, and you're right, it is human nature to judge. But I don't know. I guess like everybody's situation is different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation is different. Um, just because we're all SA victims, survivors, whatever you want to call us, we all reacted differently through our life from that, right? Right. I can say that the way I acted from being SA is probably no way different, no, not the same as everybody else. Because I'm sorry, I wasn't a shy person. I wasn't reserved. I wasn't standoffish. Like it, I didn't react to being essayed the way I see everybody else acting. Was it right? No. Do I condone it? Fuck no. But the way I was taught is, what happens in my house stays in my house type shit. Like, it doesn't leave. So I never really talked about it with anybody. Never. Like, I don't even think I talked about it really with my mom. But then again, I was never close to my mom growing up either. I was a daddy's girl. Like, both of my fathers, I was a daddy's girl. But did I tell them about it? Hell no. They would have been, both of them would have killed the people, the three that did it. So, like, I never really talked about it. That was my only thing about it. Like, but I was not scared of people. I wasn't scared to be alone with people. I was just, I'm different, I guess. Yes, we would. It would be a very boring life and world if God made us all the same type of people. We wouldn't have no kind of spontaneity in our life. You know, everything was already planned out for us. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Oh, I am so sorry, love. Oh, Lord, baby, I'm so sorry. But yes, we can't judge. Like, there's no rule book on saying how we're supposed to act if things like that have ever happened to us. Yes, we survived, and we were here to tell our stories. And everybody's story is different. Everybody's life is different. We are not the same. Like, we have similarities, but we're not the same. Like, I promise you, ain't nobody the same as me. I'm one of a kind, that's for sure. And my mom makes it known to be said all the time that I am so not. I'm so just so totally different. Like, being a DV survivor, there's different types of domestic violence. You're not. It's not just all about getting hands put on you. You can be a DV survivor from mental abuse, verbal abuse. Everything's a little bit different. Oh yeah, back in the day, like, it's don't ask, don't tell. What happens in my house stays in my house. It depends on what kind of family you come from. So I am not from the South. In the South, you're raised totally differently. Like, I'm was born and raised in New York. Like, I didn't leave New York until my junior year of high school. So being raised up north and being raised down south is so totally different. Like, it is. It's different. Like, I don't like the South. I really don't like the South. I am a Northern girl. I like my seasons. But it is different because when I raised my daughter, like, I fell in love with an asshole of a military man. Well, I don't know if I fell in love with him per se, but thought I was in love with him and got pregnant and he left. So, and he didn't believe it was his. He thought I was cheating on him or whatever, but the baby came out, wasn't just like him as a baby. So, until this day, that child looks like him. You look at her, you see her dad. Until she opens her mouth, she has no resemblances to me. None whatsoever. My daughter's attitude in her mouth is all me. Everything else is all her dad. From the color of her eyes to her hair to the structure of her body, all her dad. See, I don't know. I think Candace was in that kind of family too. Don't ask, don't tell, and what happens here stays here. I think that's how she was raised. But we don't exactly know exactly what happened to her during her childhood either. She could have been SA'd. She could have been a DV. She could have, anything could have happened to her because we know that grandma was not around very often. She was in and out of her life. That Therefore, by the time she was 16, she was married with 2 kids by the time she was 18. Good morning, Casey. I'm live quite often, Jules, and you're more than welcome to come in whenever you like. Like I said, I don't deal with all that drama and bullshit on my channel, and it is very quiet always in my chat. It's calm. I don't have all the disruption like everybody else does, so you're more than welcome to come back whenever you like, babe. Hey, Jessica. To put, not tongue. Oh, don't blame her either. People have put themselves in her shoes. Exactly. That's how I feel. Until we walk a day in her shoes, we don't know how the hell what she thinks or what she feels like. Like sometimes I try to relate to her. I really do. And I would love to talk to her. I could care less what other people say. I would love to talk to her. And not about Summer, about her. See how she feels, what she's thinking, I don't want to talk about Summer because I don't want to keep I don't want her to keep reliving that day because, she's got to feel like shit because she doesn't know what happened to her child. You know, like I feel like she fell asleep that day. That is my outlook on it. I feel like, she might have took one too many of the pain pills and fell asleep. And when she woke up, Summer wasn't there. She's got to feel like shit. She does. She's got to feel like complete shit. I remember when my daughter went to go stay with her father for a couple years because, we had that uh, agreement when she was little. Like, I kept her until she was like 7 or 8, I think. And then her father got her until from like 7, 8 to like I think she was 12, I think. And so we each had a part in her growing up. Um, because he would not let me talk to my daughter, he would not let me see my daughter. Anytime I got an address from my daughter, he moved. Anytime I got a phone number from my daughter, he changed his number. Like it was hard. Like he was literally trying to wipe me out of her life and not for anything that I've done wrong. Because he felt like it was his turn to raise her, that it was how I raised her wasn't the right way, that he wanted to raise her the way he wanted to raise her. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Because he was supposed to keep her until she was like 14, I think it was, the judge said. And then she would have the choice whether she wanted to come back or not. But in the papers, it stated that I was supposed to know where she was. I was supposed to have contact with her, and stuff like that. But he didn't follow by the law. Do you think they did anything about that? Fuck no. They never done a thing about it. Whether I had them do a well child check, well, man, we can't do a well child check without knowing what the address is. You know how hard that was? I felt like for fucking almost 4 years, y'all, that my daughter was not alive. Like, I had no communication whatsoever with her. So I kind of relate to Candace. Like, I didn't stop my life because I couldn't get up with my daughter. Was I always happy? No. Can you tell that I wasn't happy? Very much so. But for the first year and a half, I think it was the worst because I like Candace, had no idea where my daughter was, had no idea what was going on with my daughter. So I kind of relate to her on that part. But I didn't stop my life. I had to keep going because when she eventually did come home to me, I had to have a house for her. I had to have love for her. I had to have everything that she needed. Did I go out and enjoy myself some? Yes. I'm not going to lie. I did not put my life on hold because I couldn't find my baby. I knew I'd get her back. but I just didn't know when I would give her back. So I mean, everybody's situation's different. You're right. They would, Amy. I'm sure every night she closes her eyes, she relives it. But that's still not saying that it's going to make her stop living her life now. That's private, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what she does when she's not in the public eye. We don't know none of that. We don't know if she's sitting at wherever the hell she's sitting at, crying because she can't find summer or she lost the boys. We don't know how she reacts. In front of people is a lot different than when you are alone with your own thoughts. Exactly, Catherine. Yes, ma'am. That's why I always say until we put ourselves in her shoes, we don't know how she's feeling. Because I don't know how I would feel if I got death threats. I don't know how I would feel if I walked out my house and there was a bag of dirty sex toys laying all over in a bag. Come on. People are downright rude, hateful, and just ignorant to the fact. Oh, you're not acting like I feel like you need to be acting, so you're guilty of something. She's guilty of trying to live her life. And we don't know what she's doing. We don't know if she's still doing drugs. We don't know if she's still drinking heavily. We haven't seen her in a few weeks. What if? Just what if? Because we haven't seen her? What if she did end up going to rehab? What if we figure out what happened to Summer and come to find out her and Don had nothing to do with it? There's a lot of what ifs there. A lot. Kaz is in here? Hello, Kaz. Welcome in, sweetheart. And you know what? Everybody's like, oh, yeah, I pray that the boys have a better life now. First off, we don't even know how they were with the boys. We assume we know how they were with them kids. We assume an assumption is the ass of all problems. Very, very, very good what's that word I'm looking speculation there, Rabanzo. I agree with you. Maybe she does drink to keep herself numb from thinking about shit. But the way I look at that though, because I'm not a drinker, I'm a social drinker. Like I don't drink a lot. I drink very, very rarely. I am a I like my green. I like my broccoli. That's about my worst habit. Besides, won't always be on YouTube. But the way I look at drinking is no matter how much you drink to numb yourself or to put things behind you, as soon as you go to sleep and you wake up, you're not drunk no more. So all that shit's still there. So no matter how much you drink, whenever you sober up, it's gonna still be there. I don't know if you guys ever have been able to see somebody sober themselves up by drinking. I have. My real father, may he rest in peace, would sit there and drink himself sober. I've never seen anybody able to do that before in my life, but my real father. And because of him being an alcoholic, I was I Okay, so when I was younger, I drank constantly up until I got pregnant, up until I realized I was pregnant. And I was like 3 months pregnant before I realized that. So I was a drinker then. I had my fun from the time I was 17 till the time I was 21. By the time I was 21, I'd done everything that you weren't supposed to do before then. So it wasn't fun no more. And I was also pregnant by the time I was turned 21. Or after I turned 21, I'm sorry. Yes, Jessica, her mind, that's why I tell everybody you can't when you think about situations when it comes to Candace, you have got to get on her level because she is not at the level of maturity that we are at. And hell, sometimes I'm not even at that level of maturity. But you got to put yourself think think like she thinks. Like she doesn't look at time like we do. Her time is you wake up, it's early 30. You got lunchtime, then you got dark 30 and bedtime. Like I think she literally tells time by the day, what it looks like outside. So her time perceptive is really off. I don't think she realized what time she had fell asleep that day. I don't think she realized anything. I don't think she was really, insinuating that day. Because I want to say, all except for the time, her story has not changed. All except for the times. It isn't. You're right, Amy. It isn't. But who are we to judge? There's so many people out there that do drugs and still can take care of their child. I Okay, so my husband's family, a lot of the people in his family are very big drug addicts, whether it be heroin, meth, um, you know, pills, whatever, the big drugs. And there's a couple of them that are fully functional parents. They function better while they are messed up. They spend more time with their child. They do more things with their kids. Like, and then you got some that just leave their kids sitting on the couch all day in front of the TV to go do what they need to do. Like, I mean, I've seen so many different people. And like one of his cousins, I'm like, damn, like fucking let her have some drugs. That way, at least we know that baby's taken care of. Grant you, it's not doing good for her, but that baby is well taken care of when her mom is on drugs. And I promise you that. Now, I don't see alcohol and anybody being drunk 24/7 being able to take care of a kid the right way. I'm sorry. That that I am definitely against is drinking. Um I don't know. See, I told you guys I have a different outlook on life than other people. Just very different. And that is Jessica with the age thing. I don't know if I would say 13, but I feel like that's why she felt like she can be closer to the younger, like H's age and stuff like that because who it's hot because that's her mindset. Like she's been taking care of people since she was a kid, so she never got to experience any of that stuff. So that's where it would put it at her level. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see, where am I at? Goodness gracious, you guys are typing. My dad is not coffee. And he still does to this day. He is the reason I don't visit my parents. Amy, that might be how she deals with things. You know, a lot of people push people away. They push everything out of their life when they're going through something like she's going through. You know, we can't. I don't know. But we gotta use our brains a little bit when it comes to this family, and we can't look at this family like it's an ordinary family. You know what I mean? Hello, Alyssa. Yeah, see, my real dad was an alcoholic. My mom still can't handle drinking. Like, she drinks a drink, just one mixed drink, and that woman's already half blistered. But, you know, with all the issues that we all have with parents being on drugs or being alcoholics or any family member for that matter, you know, we all experience different things, different outcomes. Like, my dad literally drank himself to death. Like, he ended up with lung cancer and liver disease. And the doctor said that one of them was going to take him out, and they didn't know which one because they were both that bad. Oh, Kaz, I didn't. You weren't in here. I gotta show you my thingy I got. Look, ain't that pretty, Kaz? God, I can use that right now. I even got a pen that says, "Where's my pen looking ass?" When I get back to my house, y'all, I'm gonna, which will probably be tomorrow morning. Um, I will for sure stream Krama Mama's video for the people that didn't get to see it. I asked her, and she said it was I was more than welcome to. Um, Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I can't quit smoking. Oh my god, I wouldn't be able to live without smoking. Around who, Jessica? Comfortable around who? See, and there's where how you really couldn't put yourself in a position like the rest of us, Amy, because a lot of our parents were either on drugs or alcohol. And until you experience that yourself, it's hard for you to, uh, what is that word I'm looking for? It's hard for you to, I can't think of the name. What that word? Compare with us. Jessica, who it seems she was comfortable around who? Yeah, look how red my face is. All red. Got a big old bump right here. Right here is where I smacked my damn head last night. Tell you what, I got a nice knot right there. I mean, so I my parents were not bad parents. They weren't. They were really good. Okay, so they weren't. Okay, so they weren't the best. I give you that. Like I said, I never really had a relationship with my mom. I was always a daddy's girl. And my brother was always mommy's boy. So it's like if my mom told me to do something, I went to my dad. Like I played them against each other a lot. And like I said, I get my ass whooped on a daily. I got grounded daily. Like it didn't matter if I was grounded or not. Like even if my dad let me off, within 10 minutes I was right back on. And I'll tell you why, because I had a mouth on me like never before. Like I could care less what people used to say to me when I was growing up. And until I got into high school, I didn't understand that, you just can't talk to people any way because it's not tolerated. So I learned my lesson from that. Yeah, my dad was a functional alcoholic too until he got married anyway. I remember one time my dad chased me out of the house with a hammer. I don't remember the reason, but he chased me out of the house with a hammer and halfway down the block. You're very right. You are right, Amy. Like one doesn't need to be a survivor to see that, but at the same time, we as people cannot tell her how she needs to be acting or how she's supposed to feel. Everybody's different. And if we were all the same, we would be living in a boring fucking world. I hope and pray that she did at one point yesterday go down to the swimming hole or maybe today, like just to see all the beautiful things that people left for summer. I myself told my nieces what I was doing this week, and they colored a picture for her for summer, and it says, Owl need is love. I'm supposed to say all you need is love, but it's owl need is love. Or love is owl need or some shit like that. But it's a bunch of owls. I mean, it was really cute. So I'm gonna try to get down there today so I can either take some pictures of everything that is down there or maybe do a live stream. I'm not sure because my phone actually can do a live stream from down there. Not very many people had service there. I did. Not very many people did. Um, I don't. I won't have service out by the Wells house. If I do go down by Ben Hill, I will not have service down there. So that would definitely have to be a video. Ooh, ow, sunshine. I remember my grandma, my real dad's mom. She used to chase my uncles around the yard with a 2x4. One time, my uncle jumped in the pool to get away from her because they had one of them in-ground swimming pools that half of it was in the house and half of it was outside. So my grandma chased my uncle around the house with the swimming pool. I mean, and he jumped in the swimming pool and he tried to swim to the inside of the house, but she had pushed the button before he could do it, and it closes to where the outside is outside, the inside's inside. And he like ran directly into the damn glass wall because he didn't realize she had put the wall down. So that was pretty funny. That like it was like unexpected. Like when he told me that story when I got older, I was just like, Jesus Christmas. My grandma was a mean little bitch. She was like 4'9" maybe, chasing grown ass 6 foot tall men around with 2x4s. It was pretty hilarious. Hey Nina, I was just talking about you a little while ago. Little Lisa. And I'm sure there was a bunch of other creators here yesterday. I just don't sub to them, so I wouldn't know who they were anyway. Oh yeah, so we had no Ernie jumping out of a airplane yesterday or a helicopter. I mean, the highlight of the day never happened. He wasn't even in the state of Tennessee. Oh, it's so hot here. I think I picked the worst week to come. I thought I was getting away from all this heat by leaving North Carolina. I think I ran into it. And I just want to sit on the air conditioner thingy. Maisie, I'm live, dude. See, we all had things happen to us differently. Not and that just shows that not every situation is the same. Not everybody, like everybody handles shit differently. And you would think because it's mostly mountains, it'd be cooler. Not in this sun beach. Did you make a new video, Kaz? I watched the other one the other day. That shit was funny. Yeah, I agree with you there, Bunzo. So noticed like a lot of people backed out though from coming. So that just makes me think even more that a lot of people weren't coming for summer. They were coming for creators that they want one reason or another to meet. So I'm just glad a lot of the trouble, the ones that would cause trouble, besides the Scooby Doo troop, I'm glad the other troublesome ones didn't come. But it was just weird how, like, that all these people were going to come until BK said, nope, I'm not going. This is about summer, and that's all it needs to be about, which I commend him 100% on. I love that man for that. Because that's what it needed to be about was summer. But a lot of people backed out because he did not go. And for one reason or another, they wanted to come here for him. And I mean, which would have been great to see him. I'm not going to lie, I would have loved to meet him. I was really excited when I found out he was going to go and I was able to come. And then when I was able to come, he said, no, I'm not going. And I was like, damn it. So kind of disappointment, but I'm glad that I did come and experience it. I'm glad I got to see what I did get to see. And I'm glad I got to meet the people that I did get to meet. Like, everybody's awesome. Like, I love them. Everybody. Like, it was a good day. Like, it really turned out to be a good day. I was so impressed that nothing popped off. Like, none of us had an issue with everybody. Like, even if we did have issues with each other, we all put that shit aside for the day. Like, there was no confusion. None. And honestly, I didn't realize how much I have in common with Cam and Allie from Cracking Cases. Like, I have a lot in common with them for being creators. Like, sometimes it makes it. Sometimes I get like people saying, "Well, if you believe like this or you think like this, then why are you on Benny's side?" Because a lot of shit that Benny says is true. It does make sense. Like, just because I have my own thoughts and beliefs doesn't mean he knows them. He knows them personally. So why would I not listen to what he says? Just like Cam and Allie. They know them personally. So I would believe them over the people that are just talking and speculating. They know them personally, not just a phone call or over the TV or computer screen. They know them. They shook their hand. They talked to them face to face. Why would I not? I'm looking for my pen. Yeah, what did you make me do with my pen? Oh. Yeah, I'm looking for my pen, you know. I had it. I showed it earlier to the ones that were in here. And other people are in here, so now I'm trying to find my damn pen. I can actually say, where's my pen looking ass? Because I can't find it now. Just the candles and the oh man, I don't know what I did with it. I just had it. I did just have it. Where I put it, I have no idea. Oh well, I'll find it before I go home. And I will make sure I show it to everybody. But I'll tell y'all what, when I got that pen yesterday, I was so happy. It was so cute. Like, I remember when Benny opened it, I was like, oh, I want one of those. And then I got one. I think everybody got one yesterday, too. It's going to really bother me until I find it now. Because I literally just had the damn thing. Oh god, I gotta get a wrap. No, that's not that pen. That's the pen that Chrono Mama gave us. Oh, I found it, y'all. I found it. Alright. Look, this is the pen that Nina made. Gang, gang. He just fell in love with this pen. I wonder what color it writes. Oh shit, I think it's black ink. Yeah, my handwriting sucks in black ink. Oh, you're from West Virginia? Yeah, whoever has a channel, go ahead and let Sunshine know. She'll drop your link. I'm pretty sure most of us are all subscribed to each other anyway. I love Cam and Allie. I always have. They were one of the first people when I started on YouTube that I subscribed to. And then I started finding everybody else. It's all crazy how this works out. It's deadly. And put different shit on. It's hot. It is so cool. I love the pen. Like, you know, everybody's gonna look at it and be like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Where's my pen looking at? Inside joke, you would never know it. Go check on Miss K. She was doing her payroll for her job. So let's go see what she's doing. Hello, Stella. How are you, love? Welcome in. Did you get your payroll done, love? Huh?
I said 2 of them.
2 of them.
I have to wait till they come.
Oh yeah, look, they had these at the vigil last night at Crumb Mama's. They were forcing us to take shit with us. And the funny thing is I'm leaving today, so these cupcakes are probably going to end up in the garbage. I think Mr. Ken already got into the donuts though, because there's a few missing. There's a few missing out of there. But
my kids came over. It's first place we go to is Krispy Kreme.
I've never been a Krispy Kreme person. I'm a Dunkin' girl. Oh, I found my pen. Did you want to see it, Sunshine? I found it. I did. Look, y'all. This thing is following me. Them eyes follow me. That one and this one. I keep telling that one to quit looking at me. They follow you. This is my bedroom while I'm here. I love this room. Look at it. Did I just lose it again? I lost it again. Where did I put it? Oh, sorry, y'all. I kind of kicked myself out. Here we go. It's not focusing. All right, Rapunzel. Have a good time. I'll pop in there and say hi. I don't stay in racks too long. I can't deal with Ernie. I can't tolerate that man at all. Well, that's the whole point of it. It says stop. Where's my pen looking at? Ain't that the point of losing it? So you can say it? I'm gonna get out of Miss K's way. She's trying to clean. Oh, Mr. Ken put the pool stuff back up. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off because I need to roll me a blunt. I brought a half ounce with me here, y'all. And I probably got enough for 2 blunts. Whew. I don't know if that's just the redness from the umbrella or if I really got that much color. Yeah. But I'm guessing most of y'all go ahead and head over to Raps. I'm not gonna get off on it. I'm not getting off right now, but like I said, I love Rap. I love his voice. I love his laugh, but I just can't stay in this thing too much. I can't deal with Ernie. Like his life is not that important for me to sit there and want to constantly stream him or watch him. He's not important at all. He's irrelevant to the whole situation. What he does is childish. How he acts is just incorrigible. Like, I can't deal with that man. So I'd rather not. Like, Rap and Crafton, they make it their personal mission to go after this some bitch. And hey, that's your content. That's your content. Expose them. Do what you gotta do. That's just not me. It isn't. Like, I can't do that. He doesn't, he does not entertain me that way. He really doesn't. And neither does BHB, neither does any of them. TM, Share, none of them entertain me. Like, I don't have no love lost for them, and I don't have no love gained for them. I just don't watch them. And thank God my name doesn't come out of their mouth, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, he's another one that needs help too, and yes, he doesn't need to be on YouTube either. But what would Crafton and Rap do if Bernie wasn't live? They wouldn't have nothing to talk about, really. And I think it's so funny when Crafton goes after him. I think it is so hilarious. She's so funny with it. Because she's so sweet about it. Like, she tries to be so settled and nonchalant about the whole situation. And I love when she smiles when she talks about it. It's so funny. Like, I'm making it my life purpose to bring you down. I love that lady. She's too much. But, like, I rather people live their life the way they want to live it. Like, do what you got to do. Be you. Don't be somebody else for somebody else. Don't change your views. Don't change your outlook because somebody else that isn't on the same wavelength as you. Be you. Be original. Just keep doing you and what you feel like you need to do. Oh yeah, where I'm sitting now, I'm in the backyard, and from this angle, there's another house up on this hill behind us, and that's also, uh, I think he's a white too. He's the one with the roosters. Dude, it's way too late for you to be crowing. God, I'm kidding. These damn bird. He's looking straight down this hill at me, crowing or cackling, whatever that would call it. I was trying to still figure out how to stream from here, but I can't figure it out. The rooster next door to us, he started at 2 in the morning. Yeah, this one starts about 4. There's like 4 or 5 of them up there. I'm not quite sure which one is which, but one of them little suckers woke me up this morning. But y'all, it is so beautiful out here. Oh, but anyway, so back on topic. Um, is there anything you guys want to ask? And we got Q&A session now. I need to go to the store and get some more wraps. Oh my god, this is my last white owl. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be in trouble today. Oh, there's these two birds. That now that you said that, that's funny. There's two birds out here, and they keep chasing each other. It is so funny to watch them flying in and out of the tree, chasing each other. I don't know what kind of birds they are. It's like a gray bird, and it has like a blue stripe going down the backside of its tail, feather, whatever the hell you call it. But you guys would really. I bet you guys would love it here. It is beautiful. Hot, but beautiful. Hello, Kira. What are you doing? Beautiful. I was wondering when you were gonna come in. Free large fry with any order. Available for pickup only. McDonald's is giving free fries out, y'all, if you have the app. It's Friday. No, it's Thursday. What am I talking about? Damn, I even lost a day here. So, what are y'all doing for Father's Day this weekend? Since I was just told that it was this weekend, I didn't realize that. I think me and my husband are gonna spend it at the lake when I get back. I gotta spend some time with the old man because he kind of got pissed off that I came instead of stayed home. So, wow, your kids are still in school? Most schools are out by like the first, second week of June. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, New York is like that. They start in they start the day after Labor Day, and then they get out like the first, second week of June. And in North Carolina, we go to school. We get out the first week of June, and they go back the last week of August. In Florida, it depends on what part you're in for when you go back to school and shit like that. I know North Carolina's got quite a bit of the year-round schools. That is the best thing that they ever done was made year-round schools. They don't have as much time out off of school as regular school calendars, so they don't forget as much when they do go back after recess. But the only thing I don't like about it, it's 9 weeks in and then you have 3 weeks out. Every 9 weeks you have 3 weeks off. And then in the summertime, I think you get 6 weeks off. Yeah, it depends on what day Labor Day falls out on. Usually New York goes back the Wednesday after Labor Day. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness gracious. This breeze feels so good out here, y'all. Oh my goodness. Feels good. I didn't do too bad with my broccoli though while I was here. I only brought one, two, I brought like 2 packs and then a pack that only had one in it, white owls, and I'm on my last one now. So that I only smoked like 5 blunts while I was here. That's good. Normally it's 5 blunts a day, not 5 blunts in 4 days. And like I said, I still have enough. I probably can roll another two. I'll tell you what, I don't know what I would have done without having broccoli because broccoli is the only thing that keeps my anxiety low. And that way I don't have to feel like a pharmacy taking more medication. I take enough. Kira, 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 my love. How's the ducks? I saw your Facebook picture yesterday. Ducks are getting huge from when I first seen them. Mm, yeah, it helps in so many different ways. I just wish North Carolina would go ahead and make it legal. They passed it for medical use, but people with chronic pain are exempt from it. So I don't know where that leads me because with fibromyalgia, it's not just chronic pain. So I don't know if I'm on the spectrum for it or not. But I'll have to look more into it when I get home. All right, love. Yeah, I see they grow quickly. Yes, ma'am, I see that. I kind of want to go back in the pool. Here on my duty. See, Kara, you're left. Who else is in here? That's weird. Usually my live is like full of mods. Um, but yeah, like I was telling them earlier, you missed a lot, Kara. Missed a lot. I was telling them a little while ago that I'm gonna try to go back by Ben Hill Road today and see if I can't get into the driveway at least. because it pissed me off. Everybody else and their mother went by there, and there won't nobody there. The one time I go, somebody's sitting in the fucking driveway, patrolling. We were told to call the police if anybody tried to come up in here. If anybody tried to take pictures or videos. Man, it is not against the law to take pictures or videos. I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. Especially to take pictures or videos of trees. I can't see nothing up that driveway. You gotta literally go up that driveway to see anything. But I don't want to go snooping around their yard. I don't want to snoop around and look in their house. I just wanted to see the house for myself. I want to see the swing. It's not even the house. I want to see Summer's swing. I want a picture of Summer's swing that I took. So, in order for me to do something like that, I'd have to climb on the woods. Because my luck, I go back, there's going to be somebody sitting there. It is ridiculous. I mean, you should have seen it. There's three ladies in the car. And I'll tell you, they got to be some of Hawkins County's finest. Because to me, they look like they were on some kind of drugs. Maybe it was just the heat, but I don't know. I'm not here to judge them, but they were assholes. Like one was arguing with me, and I was like, "Look, I'm not here to argue with anybody. If y'all want to stand guard, stand guard. I don't care. For one, call the police. I do not give a shit. I really don't. I don't care if you call the police. For two, by the time the police get here, I'm gonna be gone. So call the police, please. And what are they gonna say? I was on the road. I didn't go past the mailbox. Oh, you can't take video. You can't take pictures. Bitch, please. Bye, Felicia. But yeah, it was crazy. And I wanted to go to the hippie hole or hippie house and get some stuff, but I wasn't able to. Blount County, Amber Alert. TBI, Public Alert. There's another missing kid out of Tennessee right now. I wonder, and that's what I said yesterday. I was like, you know, even though yesterday was Summer's Day, which I don't even like that, I don't like the idea of celebrating Summer on a day she went missing. Summer's Day is the day when she returns. That Summer's Day, not the day she went missing. So I'm hoping and praying the next time we all can get together, it's on a better term, a better day. Too many missing kids, and that's what I said. It's not just about Summer, it's about all the missing kids. I said that last night in my speech to with Krama Mama because she talked, Chasing Truth talked, Cam talked, and I talked. Yeah, Kira, oh my God. People in Cam and Allie's chat thought I was Ziggy. They thought I was Ziggy. I do not look like Ziggy. By no means. She's about 2, 3 foot taller than I am. I am not Ziggy. She brought the dog. The dog was adorable. I said, "You must have got the pick of the litter." She said, "No, there was a couple other ones that were really, really cute. But I guess the one that she got looked the most like Lucky." Yeah, that's what I said. I said, "I do not look like Ziggy. Like, I'm not going to put her down or nothing. She's, she's pretty. She has, she's Ziggy. I mean, like, I used to watch her in the beginning, and then with all the drama, I stopped. She is one of the ones I was subbed to in the beginning, and I just don't watch her no more. Yeah, her name is Athena. She's so pretty, so pretty. I think the majority of the creators are leaving today to go back to wherever they're from. I'm leaving this evening, but I won't be home until tomorrow morning. The only thing bad about taking a bus, man. I gotta go from Knoxville all the way down to Georgia before I get to North Carolina. And then I got like a 3 hour layover in Charlotte. 3 hours. By the time the bus leaves, I could have somebody come get me. I thought about calling my husband and telling him, "Hey, look, when we pull into Charlotte, come get me because we don't go to Raleigh, so just come get me when we pull into Charlotte." Hey, Christy. Dutchie ran into who? Ziggy? We all ran into Ziggy because she was up at Karma Mama's um, vigil. I mean, I didn't realize who she was at first. It took me a moment to realize it was her. Like, the only ones I knew off bat was Dutch and Cam and Chasing Truth. Like, I knew them right off bat. And then Izzy and them were late because I texted her a little after 6 and said, "Where y'all at?" She said, "We're on the way." And I was like, "Yep, our stray's late. They're coming though." See, but we were all at Robin's before we went up to Crama Mama's. Hers started the same time as Robin's did. And since I was helped set up for Robin's, well, I was supposed to. We never ended up going. Um, that's why I was choosing to go there. And then after that, I was going to go up to Crama Mama's. But before Robin even finished hers, we decided to go up the hill. And I'll tell you what, it is literally up a fucking hill, y'all. There was at least 60 fucking steps up this hill. Uh, yeah, no, Athena's really, she's a sweet little puppy too. She kept trying to eat the coal out of the grill that was used by somebody else before we got there, I guess. But I guess somebody had a cookout or whatever, and they got rid of the old coals and they just left it on the ground by the grill. and the puppy kept trying to eat it. I was like, no, 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 here, here, here. Like trying to distract it. It kept going right back to it. I was like, damn it. Here she is. I hope and pray whoever adopted Lucky, that when summer comes home, they'll give her back to her. Y'all, there's a white and purple, two different, there's two of them. A white and a purple butterfly flying out in front of me. I don't know where they came from, they just appeared. And now they're gone. Where'd they go? I don't see the purple one, I see the white one now. But there was just, I promise you, a white and a purple butterfly flying out around me. And it's so peaceful here. I'm still like awed that people were calling me Ziggy. And I kept hearing Cam say, "No, that's Dippy. That's Dippy. That's Cup of Crime with Dippy." And I was like, "Damn, do I look that much like Ziggy? Do I look like her?" Last I checked, maybe it's just because of our hair color. Because she's got like that reddish color hair, and I've got burgundy. Part of my hair is burgundy, and part of it's black. Yeah, black. Damn, them two birds are at it again. I thought they were fighting. Oh Lord, y'all. I think I might end this now. And if I decide, if Miss K is able to, we can go by Ben Hill. I will do a video on that. Because like I said, I won't be able to get service out Ben Hill. And I'm gonna try to go by the hippie house again and see if I can't get any treats from there. um, I did go by the store. I don't know if I told you guys. I did go by the store where the milk, where they bought the milk at, and I totally can understand why there was no condensation on that milk in the video. I can see why now. And you don't think about shit like that until you're like here. Like I never really thought about the milk issue at all. And I never understood the significance of why people were talking about it. But the funniest shit is that there's like 3 or 4 rows of milk that aren't inside the cooler per se. They're sitting on top of other milk that's inside the cooler. And it's out of the cooler. So they're just laying on regular other milks that are cold, and that's how it's keeping it cool is by the other milk because, like I said, it's not inside the freezer, the cooler, whatever the hell you want to call it. So the milk I was touching, like I picked one up and carried it around, and no condensation got on this milk at all. So I went and put it back. Like I walked around the store, got the shit that I needed to make dinner that night, and I can understand why now. Yours is mermaid green, more of a blue, and a fuchsia. Did I miss something there? Kara, what are you talking about? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna smoke one cigarette and then I'm getting off here and I gotta figure out what the day plan is because I've got to be in Knoxville by 6:30 the latest. I'm hoping I can do a live on the way home on the bus. Keep me busy. Oh, your hair. Is it? I swear it was blonde the other day in my life. Maybe I need glasses. I promise you, I didn't notice it was all them different colors. It shows you how much I judge somebody because I can't even like pay attention. The fuck you wearing? Fucking damn things are still crowing, y'all. Still crowing. Oh, now there's two. Oh, three. They're communicating with other ones around here. That's two. And then there's one. There's two off in the distance. Damn, that one sounds sick. Gray, actually, it was. I don't know. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I love your faces, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.